I wound up in escrow just because it felt like, I don't know, the next step in my life.
What do you think your favorite type of escrow would be?
I would say like residential sales. I love a first-time home buyer. I feel like that's so fun.
For newer agents that don't have as much experience, what is like a good tip for them to know about escrow, like if they open their first escrow?
Well, I would say for newer agents, like use me as a resource.
Yeah.
Like anytime you have a question, just call me.
Well, you and I have known each other for, what is it now, like 15 years?
Yeah, maybe. Has it been that long?
Yeah.
Possibly.
So I met you when I worked at another escrow company, and you were there.
Yes. Yep.
Tell me about that.
Well, I worked at that other escrow company for, 8 years, I think. Then I was ready for a change, and I followed you over to New Venture.
Yeah.
The rest is history.
Well, what got you into escrow in the first place?
Well, my mom, way back in the day, my mom was in escrow.
Okay.
And so I grew up, like, doing pink and yellows, which was like, I don't know, a way I think they were printing checks with them. It was before I even knew what was happening. I grew up going to the office, on weekends and when I wasn't in school. And so then just when I turned 18, that was...
You've been in it.
Just natural, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
So it was the natural decision.
It's kind of like you had no choice, really.
Yeah, no, I just started as a receptionist, and the rest is history. It's been 16 years now.
What's the pink and yellow? What's that?
I really don't know exactly. I think it was like ways of them printing up checks, like in copies and stuff. I have to look it up because I truly don't know.
It was like the olden way of
yes,
escrow.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
Before they had check printers, maybe? I don't know.
Yeah, that's funny because I had the same story. My entire family is in the industry. And, I mean, I tried to be a firefighter, went through the whole academy and all of that, and then ended up in escrow, or not in escrow, but I started out at working for Fannie Mae as an asset manager.
Okay.
And so I was managing, I think over the period of 5 years that I worked there, it was like 2,200 properties that I sold.
Wow.
Yeah, it was wild. And then, I got into escrow after that and just kind of wound up here.
Yeah.
My cousin was in it, and I couldn't be happier. Started out at a different escrow company, and then I moved to the one that you were at.
Yes.
And that's was there for a blip until I met Casey at New Venture, and he brought me over.
Yeah. And now you've brought your brother over, too.
Yeah. So my brother, I started in escrow first, and he kind of followed suit because our aunt was opening a branch in San Diego. And
oh, really?
And he was just kind of like perfect timing for him, so he started out there and kind of learned the ways of escrow as well.
Yeah. And
ever since he was hired over there, I was like, dude, what are you doing? New Venture is where it's at.
Yep.
Like, we've got all the stuff that actually helps agents, and after I don't remember what it was, like maybe 5 years, he finally decided to, because he's been here for 3 years now, I think.
Yeah, I think about that. Yeah,
and it's been 10 now for me, which is crazy to think about.
Wow.
Yeah, 10 years
already
here at New Venture.
been 10. That's crazy.
Yeah, and I've always said, the one bad thing about New Venture is that it's like you don't really have anywhere else to go after this, because if I feel like I'd be going backwards to a company that doesn't do what we do.
Yeah. It's, we've got the tech. We have, our atmosphere is, everybody we work with is wonderful. We have the best in the business.
Yeah, absolutely. It's all about culture at the end of the day. And,
yeah.
We've been at other companies. You even moved and came back. And
I had a short little 6-month period elsewhere, and it just really shows you that New Venture is the best out there. We have the best people, and just like I said, the atmosphere here is just...
Yeah, I fully agree. We've got stuff that empowers the escrow officers, hopefully cuts down in the phone calls that you guys receive.
Yeah.
Which I think it's kind of like something that people don't really recognize until they feel it. Because at other companies, our escrow officers would have to shut down their phones during the day.
Yeah, go on Do Not Disturb because they were getting so many phone calls. That's just not even a thing.
And then stay late to get all the rest of the work.
Yeah, no. And I feel in turn, when when I'm working more efficiently, then obviously my agents, are the mortgage brokers. Everybody benefits from
Yeah, no one likes a grumpy escrow officer.
No.
Overworked.
No.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, I'm always in a good mood because I walk into the office and just everything, I don't know, everybody's nice, everybody's friendly, and then like when I'm in a good mood, then put it on, like I make buyers and sellers feel really comfortable because
Yep.
they don't want somebody that's annoyed at answering their phone when they call in, and
Well, yeah, with that said, like what would you say your clients appreciate most about you?
um
Do you think
I
it's
mean,
that?
yeah, that's a big part of it is definitely my attitude of, just staying positive. Like, and, in escrow, you come up, like, you find some really difficult files, and it's just being prepared to, like, really be proactive and make sure that you're seeing problems before they happen and keeping everybody, like, don't keep the agents in the dark.
Right,
And
right.
making sure that agents know exactly what's going on in their transaction.
Yeah.
And not, letting them deal with it with their clients too, just to make their clients be very, like, assured that their agent knows
Yeah.
what's
I mean,
going
I've
on.
had thousands of conversations with real estate agents, and I feel like every single one of them, the reason they're working with the person they're working with is because of communication
Yeah.
and a relationship.
Yeah.
And I feel like you do a really good job at keeping really high communication with people. You pick up the phone.
Yeah.
And, and you actually make
Absolutely.
friends with people that you work with.
Right, right. And I'm like, I know my agents know, like, text me, call me. Like, if I'm not in the office, that's fine. Like, I'll take the call and I will get it handled. But like, I'm reachable,
Yeah.
and I really like what I do too. Like, it's not. I mean, I wound up in escrow just because it felt like, I don't know, the next step in my life. But like, I truly enjoy my agents. I truly enjoy working with buyers and sellers and like
Mm-hmm.
figuring out what these, if a seller's selling their property, like where are you going? Like I want to know everything. Like I want to
Yeah.
make this a personal. It's the biggest transaction they're going to do.
Well, you've done refis, you've done
Yep.
regular purchases, you've worked with a lot of different types of
Yeah.
transactions, even commercial. You've
Yep.
done some commercial.
Yeah.
What do you think your favorite type of escrow would be?
I would say like residential sales. I love a first time home buyer. I feel like that's so fun to
Yeah.
like get to work with somebody that's so excited. Like this is such, a big move and they're nervous and they want to be walked through it. Like I
Yeah.
love explaining things, which is I've been doing this for 16 years. Like I
Right.
I
It's
know
all you know.
Yeah, it's all I know. And I'm like I want to explain every bit and like sit down and let me answer all of your questions.
Yeah,
And
absolutely. I feel like, I mean, when I bought my house, I got into escrow and um, I didn't get a choice of who we used.
uh-huh.
And oh my gosh, it was just kind of like documents being requested. I had no idea what was going on. I was
Yeah.
just crossing my fingers that everything was going to work out.
Yeah.
It did in the end, but it was one of those like I have no idea what's happening right now, but
Right.
everyone's requesting documents. I've got to sign stuff. I felt like I signed my life away.
Yeah, and I mean, everybody in the poor people that aren't in the industry, like, no idea what's going on.
Right.
They don't even know what escrow is when they're like deciding to buy a house. So
Oh yeah.
it's a process, and it's my favorite part. What's your favorite part?
Well, I'm not obviously doing what you do.
Right.
I get
Much different.
Yeah, I get to network and, I'm not behind a desk. So I would say my favorite part is I truly become friends with a lot of the people that I
Mm-hmm.
work with. I get to meet a ton of different people. And I feel like when I actually can see that I've helped someone in their business where
Mm-hmm.
they're just like, oh my gosh, thank you so much. Like, that was huge. Like, this is going to be awesome.
Yeah.
And they're like really excited about like what I have to offer. And I can see a change in them, or not in them, but like in their business. That's
Right.
what's cool for me. Like
Yeah.
actually being able to provide something of value to somebody.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, I feel like, when I was an asset manager, I was acting as the seller
Mm-hmm.
for Fannie Mae. And so I had to hire the real estate agents. And a lot of asset managers were rude and they like were very demanding and kind of mean to agents. And I just always liked collaborating with them and having conversations.
Mm-hmm.
And they became my friends. and I treated it a lot differently. So when I came onto this side, it was just like I was still a teammate. You know,
Right.
they were still part of the team, and so if I could see them grow and help, that was my favorite part for sure.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah.
I love that.
So, what do you wish more agents knew about escrow?
Oh gosh. You're gonna stump me.
I told you.
Well, I wish. I think one thing, maybe like a tip I could say, is to pre-open the escrow.
Mm-hmm.
Like if you have a listing, it's so beneficial to pre-open it, especially if there's an HOA,
Yep.
if there's solar. Like let us, while you're working on getting it sold, let us take care of getting HOA documents ordered. Looking at the title report, see if there's any liens or if there's any if there's a chain of titles. Maybe the property was gifted from a parent and they didn't properly deed it off, and so letting us get a head start on the transaction is so it helps out so much and really avoids any surprises
And scrambling.
Right,
Yeah.
because say you get a offer and it's a 10-day offer,
Right.
but then there's HOA, there's solar, there's a franchise tax board lien. All of this stuff is doable in 10 days, but much better to not stress everybody out.
Right. So speaking of HOAs, what's your least favorite part about escrow?
Oh, those management companies. Yeah, my least favorite part would. Oh gosh.
That's a good one to be stumped on.
Yeah, it is a good one to be stumped on.
Yeah.
Because I'm trying to think. I would just say my least favorite part is when I have people that aren't responsive.
Yeah, that's tough.
That don't respond to emails or don't answer their phones. And I get it. People are busy.
Right.
But it's help me help you. Yeah.
And Jerry Maguire moment.
Yeah. I don't know what that is.
What? You don't know Jerry Maguire, the movie with Tom Cruise?
I don't think so.
I forget the girl's name. I feel bad for forgetting the girl's actor's name, but
I don't know.
he's like a sports agent.
I've never seen it.
What? Okay, you got homework to do. You got to go home and watch
I guess
that
I know a saying from it though, but yeah.
Like you had me at hello. That was one.
Okay. Yeah, no.
Help
Maybe it's
me
the
help
age
you.
gap.
Oh, come on. It's not that big of an age gap.
Anyways, what was I saying?
I don't remember.
No, I don't remember.
Your least
either.
favorite part. You got stumped on. You
My
have
least
no
favorite-
idea what you don't like about it.
Yeah. I would just say lack of communication.
Yeah, it goes both ways.
Yeah. Just
You've got agents, especially ones that you've never worked with before, and you're trying to make sure they're experiencing a good transaction, and you're not getting any feedback or any answers to.
Yeah.
So,
I'm just send me the information I need, but and that's. I mean, it's minor, and I always find a way around it. But yeah. What's your least favorite part about yours? Non-responsive people.
Well, yeah, I get that. I have to have a thick skin. I get that all day long. I'm reaching out for different reasons. So, yeah, people don't respond to me, and that kind of stings a little bit.
Yeah,
but I'm used to it now.
Being ignored.
I don't know. Honestly, I don't know what I don't like about escrow. I'm stumped on that too. I mean, it's a very boring job, right? Not job, but it's a boring industry.
Subject or
right,
I don't
subject,
know. Yeah.
But I feel like we've made a good job of making it fun just because the people I work with again are my friends. And you guys are all family to me, so it's I don't know, it doesn't feel boring in that sense, but yeah, we've definitely
And you get picked on every time you come into the office.
All the
too,
time, yeah.
So that makes it fun.
Oh, yeah. All the questions are kind of stuff we already went over.
Okay.
Hold on. So, if you had a magic wand and you could wave it and change one part of the real estate transaction, what would it be?
Solar companies.
Solar.
Just make it I feel like now that solar is becoming more common, they're getting to be better, but that is that, like more than HOAs, solar,
yeah.
are the biggest pain
Well,
in the
some
butt.
companies
Because,
are gone.
yeah, because yeah, and it's common. They, the solar companies filed for bankruptcy. Then you're like, who's taking over? You have this thing filed on title, but so yeah, I would say my magic wand would make solar companies just streamline their process.
Yeah. I fully agree. All right. So, I mean, this one is I have no idea. It was for agents in this market. What escrow advice would you give them to help win more offers? Or how about we'll change it up?
Am I allowed to
How
say I
about
have no idea?
for newer agents
Mm-hmm.
that don't have as much experience? What is like a good tip for them to know about escrow? Like if they open their first escrow.
Well, I would say for newer agents, like use me as a resource.
Yeah.
Like anytime you have a question, just call me or text me or email me. And even if even if it's a title question, if I don't have the answer, I can direct you to, where to go.
Right.
Just because I'm so involved in all of the different, I'm talking to everybody on a transaction.
Right.
Like you have something, even if it's a buyer's agent, you have the buyer and you have escrow with another company, like still call me and I can answer anything for you.
Right.
Like I was at an open house recently and they were like, she was like, oh, my normal escrow company, I can't get a hold of her on a Saturday. Like, can I ask you this?
And here you are at her open house.
Yeah, and I'm like, absolutely. Let me answer that for you. And so we were able to walk through it and kind of resolve the issue.
So like obviously it's the listing agent for the most part that gets to pick, and
Mm-hmm.
even like some of our clients when they're on the buy side of other transactions and they're in escrow with other companies, they still reach out to you and ask questions.
Absolutely.
Look for guidance, see if things are normal or whatever.
Yeah, totally. I mean, I get those calls all the time, and I encourage my clients, like, please call me. Let me help you before it becomes an issue. You know.
Right. Yeah, because you ultimately are part of their team.
Yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
Sweet. I think we did good.
Do you think so?
I feel okay. I'm a little sweaty right now.